All right, everybody, welcome to another What's for Dinner video. This is a special keto edition because David and I have started keto. We're really loving it. We're making some delicious meals. This is not perfectly strict keto, so no hate comments or anything. It's working well for us. It's sort of a crazy week, so it's going to be a short video, but let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is this Fiesta Chicken. You're going to need 2 cups of Monterey Jack cheese, a block of cream cheese, a half a cup of sour cream, about 4 chicken breasts or as many as you want, and then some diced, I use the fire roasted diced green chilies in mild, and then you're going to need some sort of baking dish, and I did kind of spray this with some Pam so nothing sticks. You're going to combine half the cheese, the cream cheese, and you're going to combine half the shredded cheese and then the rest of the ingredients, and it looks kind of gross, but I promise you it's really, really good. And then you're going to spread it on top of the chicken, and then what you're going to do is take the rest of the cheese and sprinkle it on top. And then this baked in the oven for about 30 minutes until the cheese got all bubbly and delicious and super creamy. This was really, really good, you guys. And what we did was we just cooked up a package of frozen zoodles and put those on the bottom of a bowl. And then look at this delicious chicken, y'all. I mean, there are no words. It looks so good, and it was really, really good. So I just put a chicken breast on top of the zoodles and we ate it like that. David and I both really like that recipe a lot. Okay, this is a super fast meal idea. I made a big salad with lettuce, shredded cheese, cucumber, and then I just used some of these better cheddar smoked sausages and cooked it on the stove and then just chopped it up and put it in our salad, and we topped it with some ranch. It was really good. It may seem kind of weird, I don't know, but it was super delicious and a very fast meal on a very busy night that was, so it worked. Okay. Here we go with a broccoli and cheese soup with sausage. So first off, you're going to take some chicken broth and melt in a block of cream cheese. By the way, I used way too much chicken broth. I needed about half that amount. I don't know what I was thinking. And then you're going to chop up some more of those sausages. This is the same ones I put on the salad, the better cheddar smoked sausage. And I grated up some cheese. So once the cream cheese melts in, you're going to add a cup of shredded cheese. And I just whisked that to combine it. Like I said, this is going to turn out way too thin because I used way too much chicken stock. So I realized that, and I'm trying to add some extra cheese right here, and it didn't really turn out too well, but that is what happened. There's a little bit of extra cheese, and I just let that combine. And then I cooked up some frozen broccoli in a steamable pouch. There it is. And once it cooked, I'm going to dump it into the soup. Now we don't like our broccoli cheddar soup to have big, large chunks of broccoli like you'll see here. We really like it more smooth or more grated up kind of. So how I broke it up is I have an immersion blender and I just pureed it right in the pot. I love this thing. I use it for everything. I love it so much. So I just kind of blended everything up. It didn't really puree it. It just kind of grated it up into more small pieces, I guess. So after that, I added in a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and that just kind of helps it thicken a little bit. And then I added my smoked sausages. I topped it with some shredded cheese and some sour cream, and then a couple of these Parmesan crisps, which I would not do again because they got really soggy. This was okay. It would have been a lot better if I hadn't got it too thin. Next up, I made a chili. Now this is the same chili recipe that I've made on the channel before, but I did substitute a few things, or actually omit a few things to make it keto friendly. I'll leave the original recipe down below, but right here I just have some beef and some sausage browning up, and then I added in some tomato sauce once I got it cooked and drained. I added the tomato sauce. And then I add a can of Rotel to my chili, but I don't like the big huge chunks, so I blended it to a nice puree, and I'm adding in the Rotel, and then my spices, which is like chili powder, cumin, some ground oregano and some salt and some garlic. That's going in right now. And then I also added about a cup of extra water just to kind of thin it out. And this just stays on the stove for as long as you want. I just turn it on low and let it simmer for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And after that, you could add beans and stuff if you wanted, if you're not doing keto. But this was really good. Not totally keto because it has the tomato sauce and stuff, but definitely lower carbs than the beans and all that. And it was really, really good. I topped it with some cheese and sour cream, and it was a definite hit. Okay, last up, I made some taco chicken. So I just took some chicken breasts. These are frozen chicken breasts. I put it in my crock pot in the morning. I topped it with some taco seasoning, which I'm going to be making my own taco seasoning here soon because I know that has carbs. And then I just put a teeny bit of water just to kind of help it along. And I put this on low and it just cooked away all day. And then at the end of the day, I just shredded it up and it was super good. And what I did was I put it on a bed of lettuce. I had some shredded lettuce. It's fogging up the camera. This chicken was really good, and the crock pot makes it like so tender. But anyway, I put it on a bed of lettuce, and then I topped it with a couple of tablespoons of this yummy cheese dip. That stuff is so good. And there's our shredded lettuce. I just put it on top of that. And this made such a yummy taco salad. I did not even miss the chips or anything. It was absolutely delicious, and it was a nice Mexican night there. So that is it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new, and we will see you all later. Bye, everybody. This rare finger for people like them. Oh, no, no. Well, darling, on my mind.